Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing random things in Melon Sandbox that I would prefer to do if I was ever bored. Honestly, it's just random things, looking at my saves. But here is actually one of my saves that I do have, and it's called the Killer Fish. I made this out of sturdy material. I don't actually know why it's frozen. I didn't freeze it. But sometimes, when you spawn it, you have to break its neck a bit because I made it a bit stuff. But yeah, this is the killer fish. I made its eyes out of the buttons, so whenever it's hungry, its eyes will. It's very hard to turn its eyes on. Okay. But sometimes he wants to eat his own tail. You can just bend it over and chompy chomp. Now his mouth can actually open very wide, like that. I'm gonna test it on this random skadoodle right here. I'm gonna test it on a melon. So yeah. And for some reason this thing just likes to levitate to the heavens. But here is its eating mechanic. He just opens his mouth, sniffs it. I didn't give him nostrils and he bites it down. He chews on it like he's ready to. And if you guys are wondering, I didn't give him, he's not like a fish, he doesn't have to be on land. He's a fish that can kill from land and sea. I didn't make a swallowing mechanic, I only made a spitting mechanic. But his jaw he doesn't have really any jaw muscles, so he can kind of just chew his mouth closed however he wants, because when he gets hungry, he just claws his food into his mouth. Sometimes he will just chase his food and chomp on it. But I will be adding this to the store soon. It will be free because maybe I'll make it, something's concerned, So this thing's eating mechanic is crazy, my dude. You guys can already see there's blood everywhere on this dude. I'm gonna spawn in a new one because he looks half broken. So yeah, let me just go to my saves and collect another one of these bad boys. So yeah. And I don't know why I saved him in the zesty ass pose, because he looks like he just came out of a mother's butt. But when you spawn him, you have to reattach his neck, because his neck sometimes just breaks. And make sure you set him down before he eats his meal, because he does not like to be fed like a little pedophile. So yeah, make sure you just make him like you just gulp him down like that. And he can actually eat big things. He will eat anything. Whether it's two humans. Let me show you guys how wide this dude's jaw can just clamp on people. He might look short, but he's very terrifying. I would not want to get eaten by one of these in real life. So now his mechanic is that sometimes he just bites down on the head, because the head must has all the juice and the vibrance and the vitamins. He just clamps down on his food until they crash into little bits. Sometimes he just spits his food out when he doesn't like it, but Pro can literally go to India with that kind of jaw power. And sometimes he just flies over his food without even seeing, but then when his eyes glow, that means he's ready to eat his meal. Doing! Sometimes he just eats it with his tail, playing ping pong, something. But if you're wondering, yes, you can grab the teeth out of his mouth, but I don't recommend doing that because then it will break the save. So I should have just made them. As you can see, he just clamps on his food really hard until they break. And if you guys are wondering, no, the teeth can't move after 12 meals. His fangs are but broken, but if you go into pause mode, you can kind of just reattach his fangs so that he looks better, And then, there you have it. And if you guys are wondering, yes, this guy can kill his food with his tail, and then he just crushes them. Sometimes he uses his tail to crush them into little bits. When he loses one of his teeth, or he has a sugar tooth, he just clamps down on them. But even if it's a big meal, like a really big character, like this guy, let me just show you guys for reference. This dude is practically immortal. Not like immortal, but you can still kill him. But this dude annoys me so much. Nightmare Freddy. Right here. Look, this dude can't be stabbed. Not even by a knife. Look. But if there's one thing I know, is that metal can always break with the help of knives. So that's why you just gotta charge at him with 60 knives in your mouth to make like a big compression. Sometimes you can just whack him in the head. Look, he's already trying to run because of how much force I put on him. So yeah guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know. I will be doing more of this shark thingy. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video.